Alright everybody, I'm sitting in a different area here. I'm actually on my orange little sofa here in the entertainment room. Dino Crisis Revival officially back on the table and fans are thrilled. I am thrilled that this is really going to happen. This is from gamingbible.com and I'm going to go ahead and read the article. It's a smaller article. When it comes to Capcom, it's fair to say that a lot of people think of Dino Crisis when they hear the name. Sure, Resident Evil is also in there, but I'm talking about the fans that haven't forgotten the rush of trying to survive deadly dinos. It's way more niche than Zombie Apocalypse, which is part of the reasons fans love the franchise so darn much. The problem is a new Dino Crisis has been denied the fandom for quite some years now, so much so that gamers often look to impressive new titles that offer similar charms. Just imagine how good Dino Crisis will love if Resident Evil Village Shadows A Rose is anything to go by. It's a new Resident Evil game, new Resident Evil Village game coming out. Well, I didn't know that either. But all that could about to change is Capcom has put the possibility of a new Dino Crisis back on the table. On Capcom's Captown website, Capcom Super Elections are being held on the surface. It just seems like a fun tweet gimmick to interact with. But the question 5 asks, which franchise gamers want to see a new game in? That's where the possibility of a revival comes in. Among the titles you'd expect to see, like Resident Evil, there's also Dino Crisis listed, just waiting for the votes to come pouring in. It seems, despite what feels like constant radio silence, Capcom has been listening to cries for more Dino antics from its players. The question now is whether Capcom is just making it look like other titles have a chance and will focus on Dino Crisis anyway, or whether this is a tease that lead to nothing but more disappointment and heartache. We've been burnt too many times before. We know the score now. I think it's a perfect chance to grow the fan base, said one hopeful fan. Everyone should be willing to give it a shot. Imagine Raptors and shit in the RE engine. Even people that have never heard of DC would play it. If there was ever a time to relaunch a franchise, it would be now, on the back of all the Resident Evil success. The question is whether Capcom will actually listen to us. They should. I mean, they really, really should. I honestly think that they should go ahead and do the first one, a remake of the first one, and a remake of the second, Dino Crisis. This to me is too much, of a franchise that shouldn't be lost and not be remade. It should be remade. Imagine, the graphics of the Unreal Engine, like what we, have Resident Evil 4 remake. The graphics in that is awesome. Can you imagine the dinosaurs, the Regina, all that looking in very, very good, quality with the graphics. I hope, Capcom does something. I really, really do. I mean, with the huge success of the Resident Evil franchise, why not go back and revisit Dino Crisis and let's get a remake, and then do a remake of the second one as well. So, I mean, that's my thoughts on the whole thing here. Like I said, this is coming from gamingbible.com. If you want to read the article there, you can, or just go on Google, type Dino Crisis News, and it should pop up in the search engine. But, yeah, I mean, I remember playing Dino Crisis when I was a kid. I just think about it now. I gave my best friend Dino Crisis, the first one, to him, and I'm like, oh man, I wish I could get that thing back. I possibly could, but other than that, that is it for this video. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It's another it's another disappointment. But I mean, they can capitalize on this, and with the remakes we've had with the Resident Evil games, why not do a Dino Crisis remake? I mean, let's come on, Capcom. Let's listen to the fans here. Let's do something. Let's do something. You know. But other than that, guys, that is it for this live stream. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll come back here with some more content. We're gonna try to get into more gameplay. I'm gonna try to focus more on Marvel Spider-Man 2, which I have not beaten yet, and I know I'm a long ways from beating it, but I want to get more in depth in that. And then we'll do the Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League, continuing that gameplay. I haven't decided yet if I'm gonna do like the gameplay for Spider-Man starting like on a Friday morning, maybe about a half an hour or so. And I'm not really sure how that's gonna work. Because usually those type of games, I like to sit down and play them on the weekend if I don't have anything going on. That way I'm not being rushed. That way I'm not on a time limit because I have to be at work at 3, and I work from 3 to 11:30. But we'll definitely have to wait and see what happens. I don't ever expect to be a big YouTuber. I don't expect to get paid for it either. I just do stuff for the fun of it, and I'm enjoying it. I know I don't got a lot of views. I don't got a lot of subscribers. I got like 72 subscribers, but hey, it is what it is. Like I said, I enjoy doing this, and I'm sorry I'm rambling about it. I mean, but like I said, come on, Capcom, we got to get Dino Crisis out there, a remake of it. Take care. I like women.